Hi, welcome to the pre-open market watch for 30th of July. Today at the end of the session on 29th, we had expiry just below 15,800. अब देखते हैं कि कौन कौन सी स्क्रिप्ट्स अभी अच्छी चल रही हैं और अच्छे ट्रेंड में है. So we can see that COFORGE was the top pick for me together with LTI. हमने LTI के बारे में डिस्कशन की थी प्रीवियस मार्केट वॉच में, जो आपको अपर राइट हैंड कॉर्नर में मिल जाएगी. वहाँ वेयर वी टॉक्ड अबाउट दिस फॉर्मिंग अ वेरी गुड पैटर्न, एंड टुडे यू कैन सी इट वाज एबल टू मेक एन ऑल टाइम हाई एंड क्लोज दैट ऑल टाइम हाई. एंड ये मेट्रोपोलिस के लिए भी है. हमने मेट्रोपोलिस में भी ये रिवर्सल यहाँ से ट्रैक करना स्टार्ट किया था. सो मेट्रोपोलिस ऑल्सो इज लुकिंग वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग फ्रॉम हियर. NMDC भी एक बहुत अच्छी हायर लो पैटर्न बना रही थी और हमने कल ही इस पर डिस्कशन की थी. देख के लग रहा था कि इसमें कुछ अच्छी पोजीशंस तक कल ही बनी थी. एंड टुडे यू कैन सी दैट इट वाज एबल टू गो फ्रॉम 175 टू 185. सो NMDC वाज आल्सो अ वेरी गुड पिक. हिंडाल्को हमने 400 के ब्रेकआउट को ट्रेड किया था एंड दैट आल्सो वेंट रियली गुड. सो इन जनरल द मार्केट इज लुकिंग रियली good for these counters. Motherson Sumi में अच्छी recovery आई from 230 to 240 levels, and maybe going forward there can be more profit. So the trend is getting weaker, and so is also trend is getting weaker for Lalpath Labs. ये दोनों में थोड़ी सी सावधानी रखनी चाहिए. It's not like it will fall immediately. It's just that that from a trend perspective it's is getting weaker, and so is M&M Finance is also trying to give us a very good sort of a recovery, and it was because of the result. Maybe this going forward is also going to be a good trade, but I won't trade in M&M Finance. I really don't like this company. Similarly, LTTS was one of the picks from today. It made an all-time high. So आज सुबह 10 बजे मैंने मार्केट वॉच में ट्वीट किया था कि stay with this LTI, COFORGE, Mindtree and LTTS. So you can see that these were and also I told to stay with steel. So these were a few of the sectors which actually ran. State Bank of India was a surprise in the sense हमने State Bank of India को 430 levels से trade करना start किया, and then we closed around about at 440. So going forward we have to have a look into this. It seems like it's getting in trend, but I would see some dip towards 438 or 436 in short term. But इसकी रिजल्ट भी आने वाली है, so maybe it won't dip and it will try to maintain these levels. And it's more about the story that you are actually selling, which is more important. अभी मुझे वही लग रहा है कि इस पे ज़्यादा ही कुछ स्टोरीज हो रही हैं, एंड आई रियली डोंट नो व्हाट स्टेट बैंक ऑफ इंडिया विल डू in its result, which all the other banks, especially the private banks, they were not able to do. So no matter what, we will have a look, and this is also true for Bank of Baroda का भी result आने वाला है, and so you can see that all the PSU banks and the State Bank of India के लिए ये सब move की है. लेकिन since today is expiry, so definitely I won't be so much excited about these moves. These moves can also be made just to make sure that certain levels are being met, because HDFC and HDFC Bank are actually weak, and hence in order to support Bank Nifty, these can very well be index management tools. Tata Motors धीरे धीरे रिवर्सल दे रही है, but it seems like we will have to see if it's able to close above 300. आज 295 तक गई थी. Emphasis is also a company which made an all-time high and it closed at days high. ये भी हम लोग पहले ही डिस्कस किए थे. So you can see that companies like Jubilant Food is getting weaker, and IDFC First Bank is again it was in a downtrend, और अभी ये लग रहा है कि 52 levels को break करके शायद ये ऊपर जाए. So maybe this is also going to be a good trade in the near future. GMR Infra is also this downtrend it seems like it's actually taking a good support round about at 27-28 region, and going forward there can be a more good move coming forward. Here you can see Sun Pharma is roundabout at 700, and it was able to move past this bearish candle which was formed. So maybe we will also track Sun Pharma. PFC actually formed a very good bullish candle. So there was a drop down, and now you can see there was a gap up opening. So we will definitely keep PFC in our radar for the next session. Now let's have a quick look at all the weak counters. So you can see that Pfizer had an uptrend after result, and now you can see profit booking is coming. POWERGRID is also looking weaker, so it was this bonus issue, but no matter what, it's also getting weaker. Coalpal had a fall from 1800, and it in one session it went towards 1700. It might be because of the result. LSE Housing Finance is still weak, and maybe there is more weakness which is going to come in the very near future. Indus Tower is also getting weaker, so Maruti is getting weaker, and I really think that maybe there is more weakness left in Maruti. Apollo Tyre is weak, so it closed below 220. जो जुलाई मंथ पे नहीं हुई थी. APL Limited is weak. TVS Motor after result is weak and is going towards 550. Lupin is weak. हमने कल Lupin को हमने पहले आइडेंटिफाई किया था कि this is going to fall, and this is exactly what happened. And so these are some of the weak counters. And also UBL after result, it opened with a gap up, but it was unable to sustain. This was also true for MGL. So in general, you can see that there are these big red candles. You can see that this is exactly MGL. There's a lot of more weakness which is going to come. We have to see if it is able to maintain this 1100 levels. If not, then there can be more weakness. So there's also weakness in companies like CIPLA, and it seems like the auto sector, Hero MotoCorp, all the downtrend since the beginning of this month. Up there was just not a single green candle. So Hero Motor has been in the downtrend, and it seems like it's very near to 2700, and maybe there's support going to come over there. So in general, this is how the market looks. Even ICICI GI tried to move past. It had so this was before result, and after result it was a gap down opening, and then it went towards 1450, and now it's again trying to regain the 1500 levels. So we will see how it moves from here. So in general, this market actually at the end of this monthly expiry, there are a lot of positions which gets rolled over. So there are a lot of positions and bookings which happen, and also many a times it happens that there's some big money involved, as a result of which so the moves come in. So today's data is not that much of an interest to me, but in general I would suggest that going forward I will definitely try to stay with steel sector, and this actually went really good today, and so we have to see if it's able to maintain this momentum in the coming future. So hope this video is going to help you in understanding where we stand in the market. From a Nifty point of view, we are still in this 850 to 700 zone, and we have to see which direction going forward Nifty is going to take. No matter what, Bank Nifty is really weak, and so most of its constituents other than State Bank of India and ICICI Bank, they are actually in a downtrend. So you can see that even HDFC Bank is trying to reverse from 1400 level. So this is just a support which is going to and another thing is this HDFC MC. जब ये बनी थी तभी हमने बोला था कि इसमें बहुत weakness है and to stay away from it, and this is exactly which is what happened. So I hope this video is going to help you, and yeah, thanks a lot for listening, and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.